Hey everybody, welcome to the show. Today I'll be talking about E3, which stands for Electronic Entertainment Expo. It's basically a big convention, and it's the biggest thing in video games all year. And what happens is video game developers and Nintendo, Microsoft, Sony, and then like third-party developers like EA, Konami, all those, they get together and they show basically all the things they've been working on. And you'll see things at E3 that might, like a game at E3 that might not come out for another year, but it's just like, okay, we're gonna show everybody what we got, and they kind of try to outdo each other, like who's got the best presentation or whatever. But I'm gonna split this video into two parts, and the first part will be me talking about what I was more impressed with, which is that was my phone. I got a tweet. It'll be me talking about what I was more impressed with, which was the new controllers and systems and things that I saw. The second video will be me talking about the games that I saw. Okay, the most impressive thing I saw was the Wii U. And what the Wii U is, it's not a new system, but it's like an addition, like you would think like the Wii Motion Plus or something, but it's actually a controller. And it's about like this big. It has like a 5-inch, 6-inch screen on it, something like that. And it looks like an iPad, but with more space around it, and with buttons and a grip on the back so you can hold it. And at first you look at it, it looks kind of big, and it is like wide, but it looks kind of thin, and they were saying it's really comfortable to use. I see it has like a grip or something on the back too. So, but it actually works as an addition to your Wii, and it really looks like the future of games to me. Like, I know everybody's seen the Kinect, like the whole no controllers thing, and there's a lot of problems with that. I'll talk about that on another video, but this really brings you into the game. Well, it actually brings the game out to you. What it does is, like, it has a screen, and you can basically see on the Wii U what's on your TV screen, but you can see it in a different way. Like, the Wii Baseball demo they showed with it. Like the Wii Baseball, just like on Wii Sports, on the original, you both have like the Wiimotes or whatever, and one of you pitching and one of you is batting, and you're both using the Wiimotes to do whatever you're doing, like pitching or batting. But in the demo, they showed somebody using the the Wii U to pitch. So you're seeing what's on the TV screen, nothing extraordinary, just regular Wii Baseball stuff. It's like the person, you see right behind the pitcher, and you can see like the batter in front of them, and then the back catcher behind them. And but when you pick up the Wii U and you kind of like point at the screen, you can see something else. It's like you see it from like a first person view. So what you do, you use the Wii U and you kind of like pitch the ball, and it like locks on to the back catcher's glove, so it kind of zooms in so you can see the back catcher's glove, because that's what you're aiming for when you pitch. So you throw the ball, and it's like when the person hits it, it's showing two different things on the screen on your Wii U and on the screen on the TV. So you see the ball flying in the air like it's coming towards you. Like you're looking at the screen like it's coming towards you. But when you put the Wii U up to the screen, it's like the Wii U is your glove. And you see the ball and you catch it with the Wii U. But the screen still shows like the air and stuff. So it's like you're thinking about the ball coming out of the screen and you actually catching it. And I was really blown away. They also showed like the golf. Like you can see the golfer. You can see like the screen, like where you got to hit the ball to. And you take the Wii U and you put it on the ground. If you look on the Wii U, it's the dirt with the ball on it. So then you like, swing and knock the ball off the Wii U, kind of like into the screen to the field or whatever. So it looked excellent. They had a whole bunch of different little games that are just for the Wii U, so you can kind of see what it can do. Like one game had like a pirate ship, and you hold the Wii U down and to look like up close, and they like shooting arrows at you. So what you do is you put the Wii U up to like block the arrows, and you can see the arrows come out of the screen and then land on the Wii U. And then it's like you can see the ship, and if another ship was coming from the right, you can move your Wii U, and it's like you're expanding the screen. Like the TV still has the boat, but you're looking like it's real. Like when you look to the right, there's something there, and it's still the ship in front of you. or they looked up and you could see like the sky and the moon or whatever. So I'm really excited to see what they're gonna do with that. It also has like little mini games like you play on it, just it, and you can actually play a game on the Wii U while somebody's doing something completely different on the Wii on the TV. Like somebody was playing like Wii baseball on the TV with the Wiimote, and then somebody else was playing like a little Super Mario game. Like maybe you would see, well, it looked like Super Mario. It was side scroller, so I don't know what all they'll be able to have, but it was really interesting. They also kind of did a thing like the hub. You know what that is? That's like where you see like your life bar and stuff. When you're playing the game, it kind of ruins the game for some people because when you look at like a cutscene, like the video where they doing different things, it looks cool without like your life bar and stuff. So when you start playing, it kind of makes you feel like, oh, I wish they weren't there. But you need that information. Or they were playing like Zelda, and on the screen you were playing, but on the Wii U it had like your life bar and stuff. So you can be playing and then check your life on the Wii U and look at the screen and it looks like a movie or something. So that's what I was most impressed with. So be looking forward to that if you have a Wii. The next thing I was really impressed with was the PlayStation Vita, which is what most of you would think as the PSP2. I probably would have been more or equally impressed with it if it wasn't for one problem, but I'll get to that later. And it's actually just a potential problem. If you don't know, I'm the biggest Sony fan. PlayStation all the way. I'm not a fanboy in the sense that whatever they do is perfect, but I just, look at things and I like Sony better. The PlayStation Vita is big and it's way better looking than the PSP. It has touchscreen. If you had a PSP, one of the problems is you only had one analog stick, and you kind of think of the PSP like a controller. Like a lot of the games that you play, like on PlayStation 2, PS1, PlayStation 3, you need two analog sticks to do what you got to do. And the PSP only had one, and not only did it have one, it was weak. It come out real easy, and it was like right there laying on top of the system instead of sticking out like on a regular controller. Well, the PlayStation Vita has two analog sticks and the buttons and things, but it has two analog sticks, and they like it's kind of dented in under them, and then it sticks out. So, and it looks like kind of controller analog stick, and it looks tough, so it probably won't break nearly as easy. The reason they call it Vita is because Vita means life, and they're trying to blur the line between gaming and then like your social life. So if you kind of look at the screen, it looks like apps on there. I didn't really get the details on it, but it looks like something you see on a smartphone. So they have like I guess they have like connections to Facebook and all that. I'm sure they'll be offering special services for things like that, Twitter, things like that. Another really important thing they have mics built in to, you can't really see them, but they have mics built into the PlayStation Vita, and they have cameras built in the front and the back. So what that lets you do is kind of like a super system. Like they're really not only blurring the line between portable game and social life, but portable game and then like a home system. It's like if you had an Xbox Live was full of people like talking online because they gave you a mic to plug in to your controller with the system, and so it's that's really good for online play. So if you got mics built into your PlayStation Vita, then everybody has a mic. So like things like on my PlayStation 3. I made myself on Fight Night champion, but I had to like take a picture off Facebook and use it to make myself because I didn't have a camera to take with my PlayStation 3 to take the picture with. But PlayStation Vita, you could just take the picture. So you like have, like I mentioned, the internet. They're gonna have not only Wi-Fi but 3G. So it'll be like when you're on your cell phone. You got 3G coverage in your area, you'll be able to get online wherever. They have a lot of cool online things, like when you connect to other PlayStation Vita people, it looks awesome. Like it looks like a really intense online experience. And when I had my PSP, I didn't really play online, I don't think at all. But I never really see too many people playing online with PSP, but it looks like a lot of people will be playing online with the PlayStation Vita. Because basically everybody will have internet connection and mics, so it should be great. Also, the graphics look amazing. I never thought, at this time that they could put graphics that great on the system. I saw Uncharted Golden Abyss, which is a game that's going to be a PlayStation Vita exclusive. It looked like a PlayStation 3 game. It didn't look like Uncharted 3, but it kind of looked like Uncharted 1. Maybe a little, it probably looked like the best PlayStation 2 graphics ever, or kind of like the worst PlayStation 3, but that's excellent for a portable. Like, I was blown away with, the graphics. So, the only problem I have is it's a potential problem. I might have heard this wrong. I'm going to get back to you. But I think the guy said that you can only get it from AT&T, PlayStation Vita, which makes sense because obviously they pair with them to get the 3G towers to offer it online. And, AT&T, they do phones, so they do like, the Twitter and the Facebook thing, so they would kind of mix it. But the bad thing is, I love AT&T, but I'm going to say this out now because AT&T, they jack you up with those prices. Now, I think AT&T offers the better services as far as like phones and quality and stuff, but the price is too much. Like, you can't get like an unlimited thing anymore. But like what they did with the iPhone and iPad, when they offered it when it first came out, you get unlimited, for so much money, and then they stop doing that. But if you already have it, then they can't take it away from you. So I'll probably get a PlayStation Vita, but if I get it, I'm gonna get it as soon as it come out. That's my cell phone. I get it as soon as it comes out. That way, I can get an unlimited plan and keep it forever. But I can get back to you about, what's going on with the price situation. But other than that, it looked great. That was the only problem I had with it, is they might try to screw you over with paying like so much a month for online. And one thing I've always loved about Sony is you don't have to pay to play online, like Microsoft. But like they got the PlayStation Plus with the PS3, so they might be doing something like that. But hopefully they'll have it where you don't have to pay online and you can still use 3G. But I don't know how it's gonna work. So that's all for the first part. I'll be coming back to you, with the second video about the game.